A lot of electricians will say that the arc fault breakers are garbage and they're a nuisance and they have nuisance tripping. But in this case, they really were doing their jobs. I mean, when these breakers first came out, I really didn't like them at all either. But after years of doing all these service calls and finding all these burning shorts and wires with problems, the first thing that detected it was the arc fault breaker.
We want you to call us. If you're sure that the circuit is correct and there's no damage to the circuit, within the circuit, call us and we'll bend over backwards. We will even visit your site if the problem persists.
They may bring a level of frustration at times. If there's a problem in the wall, then that needs to be found. And I'm thankful that they have a device that can indicate that there is a problem in your house. The wires are hidden in the walls. We assume that this is a brand new house, that the wires are all brand new in the wall. It's not a 100-year-old farmhouse. It's not a 200-year-old farmhouse. It's not a 60-year-old old house with deteriorating wires. This is a brand new home, and that problem shouldn't have been in the wall.
It all comes down to the quality of the work. In this case, the guy that pulled the wire pulled it from the attic all the way down to the panel, and ripping it up the whole way down. And he had to have seen it in his hands and just didn't care, and it got bundled in with all the other wires, so the inspectors never caught it, and it was just closed up in the walls and came back, years later. It was basically a time bomb waiting to go off.
For 4 years, I had an arcing wire in my wall that could have burned my house down. And all the frustration that we went through all went away, knowing that now we have been safe because the breaker actually was doing its job.